everybody, welcome back to Big J Gaming, where today we're going to be talking about the top 5 tips in The Walking Dead Online. Now I know for many this is a pretty new game and they haven't had much of a chance to play it, let alone really learn the game, but in the short time I've been able to play it, I've picked up a couple of things that I think will be useful for any new players or even any players that have been playing for a little while that will make your gaming experience much better, and it'll be a lot easier for you if you adopt these tips. So let's get right into it. At number 5, we have use buildable walls to your advantage. Now look right here what I'm doing. You can see I'm rotating these walls in a certain way so I can use them as a sort of ladder to get over this wall. Now I wouldn't have to do it in this specific situation, but as you can see, the principle still applies. So I place the wall just like that, cost 20 wood, and then I can use it to jump over, as you see right here. Now this is very, very important with the onset of building in this game. It means that finally we can scale what has been very big, very large walls, very impossible to scale walls, which I would say kind of neuters the impact that a base with large walls has, because if you can build a ramp and stack on top of stuff, then you can get over those disadvantages very easily. Now there is a limit to how you can build those walls, so that might be a little bit limited in its effect, but learning to use this to your advantage for both cover and for building walls over your obstacles, that's going to be very important for anyone playing this game. So keep that in mind. Always chop wood when you can, and never leave an axe behind. And at number 4, we have use Calibrate display color to be able to see at night. Now, look at this gameplay. This gameplay is really, really dark. Now, from your perspective, that is the case. For me, when I'm playing, I play with Calibrate display color up. Or in other words, my gamma's high. So how do you do this? So you need to first go to the search bar in the lower left-hand corner of your desktop, type in Calibrate display color. A little icon will pop up with kind of a computer screen and a little piece of paper, and it'll have colors on it. You click on it, then you click next at least 3 times till you get to the adjust gamma setting. Then you turn it up, but you leave the tab open so you can turn up the gamma or turn it down whenever you want. You don't have to keep reopening the app. Then you can minimize it and adjust it whenever you need to. So if I'm playing at night in this game, which the nights are extremely dark, this is very, very helpful for anyone and everyone, for combat especially, because if you can't see your enemy, you ain't going to be able to fight. So this is probably one of the most pragmatic tips. Now, this is a feature that is contained on every computer, so this is not really an exploit or a cheat. This is basically a computer setting, like a factory setting that comes with your computer. So keep that in mind. It's nothing illegitimate. This is very helpful for anyone and everyone, so please use this if you want to be able to see at night. I highly, highly recommend it. Alright, now coming in at number 3, we have take a picture of the map. This is very, very important. Now, with the release of The Walking Dead Online 2, there is now a new map in the game. So there's a lot of new added locations from the show, some that we've seen, some that have been modified, but as a whole, the map is really completely different. Things are not in the same place. No seasoned or new player is going to know how to navigate this map. So I highly recommend you take a picture, and you can do so right now on this video if you'd like. But if you see any of these boards in game, do take a picture with your phone, take a screenshot maybe on your computer, whatever works for you. Because this map is going to be a bit difficult to learn, as not even all the locations are named. So you're going to have to go off how they would look from an aerial view. You know, various National Guard bases, Herschel's Farm, places like that are not listed on the map. So it's going to be really rough time for newer players and even more seasoned players to really learn this map. And doing so will allow you to experience every single chance to get loot, to find players, vehicles, whatever it may be. This is a basic, so please learn this map by taking a picture. At number 2, we have breaking open these crates. Now, look at these crates here. You'll see them spawn in various locations. I forget where this specifically is, but I've seen them spawn at the satellite station, and you can see my character is kicking them. You press X to do that, and once you do that and you break open the crates, you will find all sorts of things. Bandages, in that case, I think it was ammo, food, things like the extra loot that I think are really important for people. I see them very rarely actually broken open. Sometimes they don't contain anything, but the chance to get some extra ammo for a gun, maybe some 357 Magnum because you have a Colt Python, or maybe 9mm because you have a pistol that needs some extra rounds in it. Either way, that I think is pretty important for people to recognize. For newer players, this is a quick source of ammunition. As you can see, I found some right there. When all the other places have been picked over and some other players have not opened these crates, this is a very good source, and I think consistent, somewhat source of ammunition. I usually do find some ammo in this, like I found a couple packs right there, and I think we should keep our eyes peeled for that, and all new players should gravitate toward it and break every crate they can find, because they might find something that they've been looking for. Alrighty, at the long-awaited number 1 spot, we have looting in small servers. This is very, very important, because if you are struggling to find loot, or you're a newer player to the game and you don't know the map very well, and maybe you've taken some of these other tips, you're looking around, you go to Alexandria but you don't find anything, go to the Sanctuary like where I am and you don't find anything, what do? Well, you go to a small server. Why? Because the loot hasn't been picked, and you have a far higher chance of finding what you're looking for. I mean, just look at this. I just cleared this place of walkers, which shows that it's not been looted. And look, a bunch of ammo and some guns. Now, my character doesn't need them, but this principle allows you to get all sorts of ammo and firearms so that you can be better prepared for a fight. And it's just a great idea. You aren't competing with really as many players. You can get well armed, go into a server, and not have to worry about ammo constraints. Ammo's quite plentiful, and if you take advantage of the small servers, you're able to get and cash in on that bounty. I mean, look, my Deagle has 10 magazines. That's only because I went into small servers and looted up. I recommend anyone who's mainly playing the game for combat purposes or not wanting to worry about want of ammunition to do the same. And with this, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope that this has been helpful to you, and you consider leaving a like and subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. God bless.